Howdy folks, Keith Hershey here, and today we're going to talk a little bit about where you can find character concepts, mainly for new players. Let's say you get a new player in and they need to make up a character. What would you do to recommend on where they go, how they can go about with coming up with a character concept that they can buy into and be satisfied with? I do have a player in mind that's kind of struggling with this, creating a character that he's going to enjoy. He's played a couple of them so far. The trap that he's been falling into, he likes to help round out the party. So he usually will settle on whatever class no one else picks to help round it out. And therefore, sometimes he doesn't come up with a really good character concept, and he soon kind of grows bored of it. I recently talked to him about it, and he is going to come up with a character concept first, and not worry about what is needed for the party. So we'll see how that goes. But anyhow, I was talking to him, trying to give him some ideas how to come up with character concepts. So I thought I would make a video for some of the rest of you out there, and for maybe some of the new players coming in, as to how they might go about that. A couple places I use, Deviant Art. Go through there. You can plug in a couple keywords. Put in try fantasy, D&D, Pathfinder, Warhammer, medieval, just whatever sparks your interest. Maybe you're looking at some Egyptian themed character. Put in Egyptian fantasy or Al-Qadim, I'll let you go about that. And you can use those same keywords. You can plug them into Google too, and click on images at top and just start scanning through it. Another place I try every once in a while is Pinterest. Sometimes they have some pretty good artwork there. Sometimes I gather character concepts from books I read, fantasy, D&D novels, Dragon magazines has a lot of good stuff in it. Sometimes even a player's handbook, or some campaign settings for different regions will have some ideas. Even movies, regular movies. For instance, I made a character concept, and I got the idea from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, where they were using like big shells and whatnot to help breathe underwater and whatnot. And I came up with a concept of a fighter that was using plate mail armor, but instead of it being regular, like iron plates and whatnot, it was made using old shells from like tortoises and whatnot. So he pieced together a suit of plate mail using that. He had a shield made out of a big tortoise shell, and he used a trident. That was, the character concept I had started from and built around that. Another character concept was a bard. First time I had tried a bard, I stayed away from them for years, and I made one. Came up with a concept based on an image I saw floating around Facebook a couple years ago, and it showed a halfling with a violin of all instruments, and the bow that he was using for the violin, he was actually using as a weapon, like a sword. A pretty cool thing. So I based one around that. Another one I based was a human druid based on the seer from the Viking TV series that's been running a couple seasons now. The guy that's got that really deformed face and whatnot. That made for a really interesting character as well. So those are just some examples of some of the ones I have made and where I got the ideas from. And my question to you, my viewers, is where do you get your character concepts from? Um, Anything would be helpful to help pass along to new players coming into my group, and maybe some in the future as they watch this video, or to other viewers. So please, if you have any other ideas or places to look, put your comments down below. Um, and then along with that, I have another question, and that is, when you create a character, do you guys get together and decide who's playing what and then go from there, or do you make your character concept from the beginning and you just make it mesh with the party makeup? I know there's a lot of controversy there, but I'm curious to see your guys' opinion on this. So let me know. Anyhow, happy gaming, and we'll see you around next time.